Mm. Okay. All right, all right. I'll be right back and I will start. Sorry, I had to rescue my robot. Hello everyone, welcome to the 4-1 finish on a... Oh, that's my robot, sorry. So, to a 4-1 finish on a preliminary, very impressive. So, pretty sure the deck is pretty good. It's playing the 24-line version with only 2 inches things, but I kind of like this change. 3 Metallic Mimics, no Thrones of Gas at all, but instead he's playing Phyrexis Core, so he's taking the Phyrexis Core route, which I kind of like. I think Throne of Gath has been feeling a bit lately, so but stamping like a Throne of Gath ability into a Phyrexis Core seems kind of reasonable. The rest of the deck is kind of similar. He plays to Scatter Combiners. Not the biggest fan of the card myself, but it's can be strong. Rest is pretty similar. 3 animation modules, very classic scales. And then on the sideboard, he plays 3 Torpor Orbs. I'm just keeping the deck as he does. So he has 3 Torpor Orbs, 4 Dismembers, 3 Gem Razors, 2 Damping Spheres, 2 Relics, and 1 Graphic Sketch. I don't really know why the 3 Torpor Orbs are there, but I'm guessing it's to... Actually, I'm certainly curious. Why do you need 3 Torpor Orbs? For humans? I guess humans get really hosed by it. What about Death and Taxes? I don't think so, right? Sorry. I guess against Death and Taxes it can work because it stops both Flickerwiz, Skyclave Apparition, and Stormforge Mystic. Maybe. I'm just looking at what could it be that you need 3 Torpor Orbs for in today's meta game. Of course, Titan. Yeah, let's see. I mean, who knows? Maybe we will cut them. Anyway, start the league. Not a challenge. It's tomorrow. Oh, sadly miss it. Yes, weekends, mates, are rough. It's a rough times to play Magic the Gathering. There's other things to do. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this in the Discord that I'm doing this. Streaming. Oh no. I mean, one of the worries I have by playing Monogreen is that it's basically the red-black shadow decks. We're not even playing Veil of Summer, so we're just really trying to gold feature them, I guess. Dismember can be decent, but against the Skyclave, Scourge of the Skyclave, Dismember is awful. Because if they are, let's say, at 10 live and you're at 15, you know, you're gonna have a rough time. I guess this hand is alright. I mean, maybe one of the things I've been thinking a lot, and it's a recurrent thing of mine, is like, am I mulliganing, you know? Am I really finding the most optimal hands all the time? And maybe I'm not. And something I need to kind of maybe reconsider. But if we think about this hand, it doesn't have a 1-drop, but it does. And it has a pretty nice 3-drop, I guess, and a 2-drop. And I guess any Ballista or any Hangaback makes this hand pretty good. I guess we keep it. I don't know. I guess Metallic Mimic can help us accelerate past a bad start. I haven't played MTG in a few days, man. I'm feeling really rusty. But we're playing probably against either... Ooh, I was gonna say the Mirror, but that's not it. I'm guessing I'm just gonna go ahead and play Avant-Garde. Normally you should play a Welding Jar first, but unless they're playing Force of Vigor, I don't think it matters. So I'm gonna play Metallic Mimic, probably name Worker, and probably name Construct, and yeah, try to go from there. Thinking about Nexus, of course, is very nice. This could be the... I don't think it's the Voted Druid. It's probably like the Helio deck, in fact. There you go. So, I mean, the thing is, we can win through Infinite Life, so it's pretty nice. I'm gonna play this. Save it for later. I'm gonna play Metallic Mimic. Name Construct, I think. At least we can name this. You know, even if they play Spike Feeder next turn, we can still win by infecting them. So in a way, we are kind of favored in this scenario. Antagonation, but this name sounds familiar from the drops. I guess I'm just attacking with a Worker. I could also wait it and not attack with a Worker, but then it's very awkward because I will play it turn 4. I want to play Scatter Combiner for 3 as much as I can. So now they play Spike Feeder, we don't care. Because, you know, eventually we can win with Ingman Nexus. They're shocking. If they play a Ballista to be more annoying. Because then next turn they can give you Lifelink, okay. They're playing the Novel Hierarch version, which is very strong. Spike Feeder. Again, we don't really care if they gain Feeling Life. And we can also deal a ton of damage. Probably just gonna say gonna yield. And I'm gonna yield to the. I'm not gonna yield like this forever. I wonder if my tank will go down now, right? It's always priority for my opponent. We have Inmost Kill with a Ravager if we draw it, so I'm not afraid to them gaining Infinite Life. They only have 2 cards left in hand too, so that's a bit the weakness of this combination, I guess. So okay, they are passing me. I guess the next turn we can play the Oscillate. So I'm just gonna jam the Scrapyard Combiner and yeah. Basically we would like to find a maybe I could attack here. I don't think they will block. But maybe I want to leave 2 blockers at least. That is not the Scrapyard Combiner, so that Scrapyard Combiner survives. Just in case they have a Concrete Mentor. I think next turn actually, if we draw Ravager we have a kill. Should be pretty nice. And they don't play Interaction main deck, so. Now of course if they play a Ballista, they have 4 mana. They could play Ballista for X equals 1, remove a counter, give lively and kill us. Yeah, so. But that's a Scales, that's a bit more scary. Now this guy is an infinitely large dude. If this is a Ballista, oh, Ranger Captain, that can find a. I think they misplayed, right? They have 5 mana. They could play, no, they couldn't really win. They find a Ballista, but they can't really cast it unless they have an extra land in hand. I mean, yeah. They don't even attack, that's interesting. I would have blocked, but maybe they know that I know how the deck works. So I think the goal is here to just top deck a Ravager like professional players. Because I don't think, maybe there is a way. Is there a way? We activate both Ingmoth Nexus. We play Ozolith. We activate. Is there a way we sack here to itself? Put 3 counters on the Ingmoth. I mean, Ballista kills us next turn for sure because. So sack to itself. We don't have another way to sack. That's a bit the issue. But I'm guessing that's the only play we can make. I need to check. I mean, I'm not even gonna count it. If we had a Scales, this would be more like for a boss line, I guess. If we had a Scales, this could be a kill, but we don't. So I think if we do this. Actually, now thinking about it, maybe it would have been better to play a Ballista, but actually they can play around a Ballista, right? With the Scales and the Spike Feeder, yeah, there's nothing we can do. So this is a 4/4. This will be 7/7. I think I can prevent my death next turn. Right? So if I shoot here, actually, oh, this is lethal, right? I shoot with the Ballista here. 5, 4, yeah. Oh, is it missing 1 counter? Sure, wait. So if I shoot with the Ballista here. And then counter here, that's a 5/5 comes a counter here 4. Oh, that's only that's missing 1. There's no other way I could have done anything, no? Could there be a way? Ballista shoots itself. That's kind of crazy, but shoot 4, 1 here, 4 more. So you put it here, the counter. I mean, these are basically infinitely large, so there's no point in trying anything. Actually, it's a mistake. I'm pretty good anyway. They have Ballista, so I'm good. I mean, almost. We were one counter away, so we had played maybe a bit different. We could have maybe gotten it. Yeah, we were one counter away. Maybe if I had saved the worker somehow, it's 9 that we can win. And then the next turn they have Ballista, so. And all of these creatures are now infinitely large, so we would need to have 3 blockers. Yeah, there's no way we can win. It happens. It happens. The healer deck is really strong. Like, no question about that. I'm gonna bring in the cage to deal with the. This mana is good because we can even kill Elliot. Animation model is actually rather bad in this matchup because we're not grinding, you know. We just want to kill them. Yeah, I think this is good. The cage can stop the collector company, and then these members are for the combo basically. Yeah, I just think animation model is too bad. We were so close here. We were one counter away from winning. Maybe we had sequenced a bit differently. Maybe we could have done it. I think there was a way. Also because once they played the scales, at that point all their creatures were infinitely large, so Ballista is not a way to deal with them. And I mean, they actually made a mistake by not. Okay, this scale we have as well worker. I mean, this is not the best hand, but it can actually put a ton of pressure, so we're gonna keep. I mean, if we draw any payoff like Ravager or Ballista, they probably just play a few paths to exile. That's it. That's the only thing. So, we know if we draw any 2-drop, we have a fantastic turn 2 play, turn 3 play. We can play this 2 turn 1, turn 2, and then we play Llano Waterborn and another 2-drop. So, we play. This would be amazing to draw Ballista right now. This member actually sounds rather interesting. Killing this sounds good, but also we may play Heliod next turn, I guess. That would be the play with this. I could play Ozolith on this member, or I could save the dismember. We're on the play, I think it's better to make the plays. I always say this, but when you're on the play, you want to be making the plays. When on the draw, this play makes more sense on the draw, not on the play. You know, I can dismember whatever they play next turn, and I will have 3 mana available. I can even take 2 less damage if I want to. So 1 less damage. Oof, this is super weak. I don't like this card. I think this card is a trap. Like, when it works, it's great. They play Null Hack and Utopia Sprawl. I mean, you could just play Albert Elf. Double green. White. So, okay, heal it again, turn 2. That's. I mean, of course, if they have Spike Feeder again, at least we can kill it this time around, right? So, I guess we play Llano Reborn tapped. I don't really care about my life total so much. Play Llano Reborn tap, hold on this member, and do this member to this feeder. So, anyway, if they have feeder. They also have Collector Company. I could also have played the Inmoth Nexus just to make sure that I had a kill if I draw Ravager. That probably would have been a better play. Maybe I guess I'm a bit rusty with scales. Too many hours comboing people off with a god. Has scales. So I guess they're probably drawing the nuts, man. So this is a Spike Feeder, I guess. Sure. I mean, they can respond to the trigger. We only have 1 dismember, so we actually have lost right now. No. Because they can mine. They should mine us right now, not wait for us to have double removal, but We do a lot of lands, that's for sure. I mean, we can steal. We have two creatures, right? So actually we need to sort of... I wish I had this memory actually. So we could play Inmas and I just set up a kill somehow next turn. They were pretty bad, honestly, because this is infinitely large right now. I could also try to draw a card with Nurturing Peatland. I mean, with that, if we don't draw anything important here, so it's bad, but I mean, if I was them, I would probably go for it. And if they go for it, we are pretty much dead. We just need to draw. Yeah, we are dead actually. But even if we had played the what's the plan? Jump block. Yeah, we were destroyed. I mean, they also had extremely good hands, like Acceleration into Heliod into Scale Spike Feeder. It's really the best you can ask for in the... This is not a good matchup for us. Even though we have the Emoth Nexus skill, maybe I should just withdraw a card. Okay, well, this is a blocker, right? So now actually they should just go for it. Okay, they don't. Dude, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna move the counter. Hoping to draw a Ravager next turn, basically. I mean, actually the Ravager probably doesn't do it. So the thing is here, if we ever at any time dismember, I mean, you gain 2 lives, so they can do this again and just get infinitely large. I mean, we've lost that, but we can double block and hope to draw something. Because right now, because they have scales in the battlefield, this is a 2/2, so they can actually take a counter off, and we never win. So yeah, feels like I've been, I've been gone, but I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, I mean, we're that. Hello, Jiminy Diagrile. I'm having here, I'm being wrecked by my own. Yeah. I have double blockers, so I'm not lost. I should have played the Demon Nexus before. That's the only option I have, really. Actually, that's the only option. But I mean, if they have a Ballista... Looks like they don't, so... So we just block both. I mean, we need to draw... I don't know what we need to draw. But... Yeah, we should play the Demon Nexus earlier. That was a pretty bad mistake. Knight of Autumn, brutal. Knight of Autumn killing the Ozolita with that. I mean, even if we got destroyed. And we were not. We need 2 members earlier. We got... I mean, they had amazing hand. They had Infinite Life turn 3 both games. Which is like, okay. They also mulligan for it, which is a note they took mentally. And this second game they even had infinite damage turn 3, so very little we could have done. Alright, this hand is okay. We can play Llanowar 1 turn 1, Ballista turn 2. On the play. Maybe I should just dismember the no hard. I mean, they had lines, but there's a lot of lines, but we also play 24 lines, so kind of expected this. And we have these guys, so... I mean... Oh, another Windshot Heath. This is a very common... Maybe we're playing against Titan. This is a common occurrence recently, the Windstep Heath. I think I gotta be aggressive. I'm gonna play Ballista and grab the counter. If they path it, that's unfortunate, but because we get a land out of it. Maybe we're playing against control. I don't know what we're playing against. But I'm pretty sure this is probably a Titan deck. Pretty sure they will Windsor feed into some Pito Grove, or no, what's it called? Something Groves. Like the Cycle Land. There you go. So we're playing against Titan. Scatter Groves. There you go. I play this deck too, so I don't know the names of the cards, but I know the deck. So the list didn't start on 1 Reclaimer. And turn 2, they can only play Path or an Unambushed Call. That's the only thing they have. And they have a Sakura Tribe Elder. I'm just gonna... So, when attack, they're gonna block. I mean, this is class. But I value more attacking and then blocking than the actual card. Oh, scales. Oh. So here we have a choice. Do we wanna? I think I wanna play the skills on the Ravager and instead on a kill next turn. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the thing. So we attack, they block. I mean, we know this is okay. So they block, and then they sack it, and then they look for a forest. Just the classic line. Someone play the Ravager. They have Path to Exile, but if they tap out next turn, which sometimes they do, then we can win. Probably gonna play 3 access core, right? Just to have it, the option to. And then yeah, next turn we can with the Scrapyard Combiner we can actually make a ballista big enough and to win the game. And yeah. Would I have played differently if I had had the skills already in hand? That's a good question. Sit up straight. Well, my pen. So they have 3 mana right now. Okay, they're just playing. Oh, Skyclave Apparition is really strong. Let's see. So we can. I mean, obviously, we don't want. We could shoot it down, or we could eat it here. So I think the best is to just ping them. Maybe they have a Path to Exile. That would be pretty brutal. If they play like Plains Path to Exile, we're gonna do this. Yes, this is a clear 2 for 1. And with Valkyrie Ballista, you get nothing. So let's see what they play. We can threaten lethal with this, I think, if we draw like a Nozolith or a Worker. So if we draw a Worker, I think we won. Or a Nozolith. Exactly, not it. I guess we can play this dude. Inmoth Nexus. Yeah, if this was a 2-drop or something, we could play another Inmoth Nexus, activate it, sack it to the Ravager. That would be a 6/6 Ravager. Put here at 7. That's not enough. So I think I'm just gonna attack them. So then next turn, if they have Castle Garenbrick, they could get a Titan, but that means also they tap out, so that means we win. So they did the damage, not. I'm guessing I'm gonna just play this guy and play another Inmoth Nexus. I guess next turn we could look for a Ballista and win, or it depends. If they don't have us now, if they don't play like double path or something. Oh, Ghost Quarter. But I mean, Ghost Quarter we have 2 Enigma Nexuses, but so they need to keep this up. Oh my god, man. Reroll. See what they target. Targeted Ravager. I guess I just sag itself. Do we care if this dude? They only played 2 and they drew both. And he's amazing against our deck, this card. I guess we just sag the Ravager, right? Put the counters on the Scrapyard Combiner. So we actually draw a Ballista. Almost. If they don't have a path, so no. I mean, because they actually kind of choked on white mana. But they do have a Ghost Quarter. They actually drew like the perfect pieces to kind of slow us down. It's kind of funny. I mean, this is an 8/8 still. Oh, no land. That's just not that good, but whatever. So I could Sackening Moth, for example, to get myself a ballista. We could tie the next turn, but again, I'm not afraid of that too much. It's more Dryad that I'm afraid of. Dryad into Valakut. Man, we do a lot of lands. That's why I'm like the 24 lands, it always feels like a bit. So I could sack an Ingmas to get a... I could give them one poison and then sack an... I actually don't really want to sack an Ingmas. I think if I attack though, they just chomp me. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna attack and see if they sag with the what's quarter or something. You know, now it's lethal because this will be 9 counters, so yeah. Just take it, sure. You get the poison. You also made a ballista slightly smaller, I guess, but so I can always, I guess, sack here. Get a ballista. It doesn't matter anyway. We don't have anything instant green. So we play the ballista and we see what's gonna go. They don't have more Skycliff, so they either have to have a path. I think this is lethal. Next turn we can sack it to itself, find another ballista, play ballista for X equal. It will be 3-3 and this will be an 11-11, so yeah, that's lethal. So let's see what they do. So this would be 8 counters here. And so far, pretty good this card, not gonna lie. I mean, this card is always like very, like sometimes very strong, but sometimes like... So we lost the first game pretty bad. Okay, man. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped out. Who knows? So we don't have a sack outlet. Okay, that was my bad, I guess. I'm playing badly. It always feels after I come back to Hardened skills after a while. It always feels like they don't have. They most likely don't have. I just lost 8 counters. I should. That was bad. I shouldn't have attacked with this in my Nexus. Didn't make it. Man, another land. So 1, 2, 3. I can only play this and attack. Man, I shouldn't have attacked with the Emo Nexus before. That was so stupid. Should have kept the Phyrexian score up and. So I will attack. I mean, if I pump, it's a 4/4. Do I actually? I don't even want to attack, right? It will be a 4/4. This will be awful if I attack. Because then the double lock. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I need to recalibrate, guys. I think if I go 0-2 drop, I will just pass. They have 2 zombies here. I mean, we can still win if they don't have interaction. They seem to not happen. I guess that's okay. Gotta pass it on, make servos. Problem is they make zombies faster than we make servos, but... So as long as this ballista is alive, we're in good spot. Because now we can put 1 counter on it, make a servo. This is pretty brutal, huh? I need to kind of go back to playing well this deck. I'm playing it maybe a couple of weeks, but just made it. I don't want to say, but it looks, you know, look at this card, man. Like, looks like this card is stronger than our card. So I can give a counter to this and make a servo. That's okay. Let's see if we can win. And you can make it a 6/6. I mean, they can have a Laundry Skull, find a Dryad. That'd be brutal. Dryad is the strongest. Yeah. So they play Dryad. I guess they can even like cross score themselves. Okay, before this comes in, let me make this a 6/6 so we can shoot down the Dryad, I guess. I mean, if they have a path now, fuck me. Basically. So they have a land, so they can play 2 lands, but they cannot play 2 lands at instance. That's the thing. So we can kill the Dryad before it becomes. What did they play? So they target the... Ah, that's a problem now. They can sack the Ballista. I'm guessing they have another land. We're in trouble here, guys. Because if we kill this... I guess we have to kill this. We just need to hope to draw Ravager. I guess we just kill this and a Skyclave Apparition or a zombie or something like that. Or score the Flagstone. Okay, and the Ballista goes down to a 1/1, but it leaves. So. Okay, so I mean, this of course will not trigger now, so that's why I did it on the first trigger. So they will look for, I don't know, Temple Garden or a Plains, make a zombie. I mean, honestly, if we draw, okay, this doesn't resolve. If we draw Ravager right now, we win. I don't know if it matters if we block. 5, 8, 6. I guess it matters because it could be if we find a Ravager, I mean if we find a Ravager just... So I'm just gonna block one of these and okay. In alive. Never bad. So let's see. Okay, they don't play nothing. I'm guessing they have an Arambis calling hand. This is something tells me. Okay, hang back. It's interesting. You play a 2/2. Play a 2/2 Hangerback. So we have a 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So you can play a 2/2 Hangerback. Make a servo. Put a counter, make a servo. I think that's the best. But do I want to trade with this Hangerback? That sounds kind of bad. And we still have a lot of life. I mean, we'll have 2 servos to trade with. So we make a servo, then we can put a counter and make a... Oh, we actually can counter make a servo. Sure, we pass? I mean, probably I will not even block with the Hangerback. Just pump it next turn. I'm just hoping, man, to draw a Ravager. I mean, I've not been very good at drawing Ravagers, not gonna lie. And the lack of Ancient Strings, you know, that also doesn't help. Scanning was in the main deck, wow. Scanning was in this deck in general. Like, it just doesn't seem that good. Sure, man, you can eat again. You know, like, it's like, okay, you have a lot of green mana, I know, but they probably just drew this, right? Because they had it last, I mean, why not play last turn? They had 3 mana open. That's a zombie. That's a lot of zombies, not gonna lie. So this can block 1 zombie, this can block 1 zombie. So put a counter here. Yeah. So you block. I don't want to block the dudes because this way I cannot, you know, I If I do this, then they cannot eat them with the Scanjingo, so we take 8 here, sure. Come on, baby, give me that Ravager. We all been waiting for it. They have 1 card in hand, so what are the chances of it being a path? Alright, that is not a Ravager. I mean, this can be sacked to make a bunch of doctors. I'm guessing this is... we could actually make this massive, but actually we need to survive next turn. Make a bunch of doctors. I guess we played it right, so that's so we attack, they block and block. Block and block. This will be a 6/6. We can clean up. Okay. I think we just pass. We just try to survive next turn the best we can, and we go. I mean, we make him as many top as we can. Weird game. They have not drawn a Titan either, which is interesting. I mean, they didn't look for one when they could, I guess. Yeah, that's strong. So if they have a land, they can actually trigger. I guess I can gain. You know, I can put it afterwards after they play the land. I guess that's fine. This is not a big deal. They only have 1 card in hand. So if it's a land, the counter souls. That's good to know. They make a field of that trigger and this. Where are they? Oh, they're targeting us. Does it make sense to kill this, or does it make more sense to take it? Okay, there are like million attackers. I think we can make a lot of blockers. So let's just take it like professionals, mates. Down to 4. Back. So first things first, we tap. Let me see, we have 6 mana, we can give you 1 counter. So, yeah, so we can actually pay for one of these, so yes. We make tap here. And no. Sacrifice. You. 8 doctors. Gain a life. Okay. So here, 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 here. I'm at 5, right? So 5, 2, 6. We're at 1 right now. 4, 1. We have 4 doctors left. This cannot grow. This can grow, but it doesn't matter. 1, 4. Okay, we take 1. One more drafted dudes. Let's see. I think they should have gone for the ballista there, but they maybe thought they had it. Come on, baby, give me the Ravager. Ravager. Alright, so we play a worker. So we attack with 4 of these dudes, right? They go to 9. We play a worker, it's a 3/3. We sack it. We put here, it's a 7/7. Then we pump this. So we have 5, 8 mana. So this is 1 and 1 is 4. And we have 1 sack, that's 6. Then we don't have enough to pump this. I think we gotta go for it, guys. So this will be 4/9. Then we come here, that's with a counter, that's gonna be 6/6. We sack this guy, it's gonna be a 10/10. I think this is lethal. Cool. So we'll do just that. So we play the worker. We actually score, man. Sacrifice another, you're getting 1 life. Play one. Go to ballista. Yes. Oh yeah, it's much more because it was 3 plus 2. Yeah, yeah. No. I always want to win a life when done you. $11. No. Oh man, I can't believe we actually won this game. Holy. They should have gone for a ballista there. Back with the top tiers, you go down to 9. Wow. Can't believe we actually won, Jesus. Easy. You're playing Titans. There's a lot of these cards that actually do some stuff versus them. Not relics. Turbo Orb stops Titan. Stops Skyclave Apparition. But that's about it. I think they don't play that many. Titan, Skyclave, Knight of Autumn. Yeah, that's it. And they have on the sideboard Collect the Roof. So okay, this member looks like a legit choice. And these destroy abilities, they only have like a few, so this is not good. Animation was pretty good. I think we don't want too many, I guess. I can't see Generator. It only really kills a Dryad. It only kills a Dryad, the Generator. And the Torpor Orb, Torpor Orb seems blah. I don't know why. Like, only stops so few cards. I guess I'm just gonna go for the 4th beast member, like a professional. And Kata the Mimic. Mimics are good, actually. Mimics are good until they're not good. What a phrase I just said there, guys, but it's true. Mimics, Raps. Scouty Recommended has been pretty impressive. But they play 4 Path to Exile, so maybe on the draw, like this, on the play, maybe I change. I can't believe I won that game. That's the power of skills, I guess. Like, and I've been pretty impressed with the 3x scores so far. Like, how many? We used it a lot. That was actually our way to win. Of course, the Throne of Geth would have been good, but Throne of Geth doesn't tap for mana. I mean, this hand is alright. I mean, they're actually not that fast of a deck. Like, they aren't actually fast deck. And, you know, if we draw scales or also this hand becomes very good. The Claymerton one makes it a fast deck. But I think we can beat it. I mean, yeah, Reclaimer into Flagstones, maybe not. Playing a Mimic here would be pretty good. That Reclaimer into Flagstones, that becomes pretty hard to do. Not gonna lie. They have Flagstones. Okay, they just have to do it. So that's tough, not gonna lie. Alright, so we're just gonna play the Hangavak. Slow hand of the gates, but that's kind of the thing with skills. Next turn, I guess we can get the Ballista down. Well, Throne of Geth means that, you know, starts like these are actually worse. But still, we have a decent shot at a win. Again, if we draw a Ravager within the reasonable time. So they can get another Flagstones here. That'll be really strong. I mean, if they get another Flagstones, that means they can actually Dryad us next turn. Like, Dryad and trigger it. Lost Quarter. Okay, that's a bit of a scary play, honestly. Being on the play, that sounds like a lot of respect for the deck for my deck. Like, I would do this only if I saw like a Scales or a... Oh, they have a Flex in the hand. Never mind. Never mind, opponent. I mean, maybe they're just being... Direction Revoker. Wow. Golden Ballista. To be in the presence of a Revoker is to be truly alone. Walking Ballista. Okay. It's funny that they tap this. I mean, you don't need to tap anything specific for this, so I would have left this. But... Well. So, yeah. We on top. That's the second Ballista, of course. Let's redraw the... I'm guessing I'm just gonna play the Ballista anyway. I can play Worker. Holding on Pendlehammer. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Walking Ballista. And yep, 12 minutes was 15. Okay, we're behind in clock, so not good. So Flaxton again, they have the absolute nuts. They can Titan us next turn with the Phyrex and the Walker. They have the double Flaxstones draw, so they were able to find this. And also now, but they should never have tapped this. They find Temple Garden, that's not in their hand. And so they could have either look for Castle Garden Break, that means that they have Titan in hand. Celestial Sanctuary, why? Of all the cards, you have Castle Garden Break in your deck, right? Why would you bounce the... What did you bounce? Ah, okay, you bounced the... Okay, now they have enough for Titan, but they could also do this with Castle. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we need to draw... They are tapped out, so maybe drawing a Ravager could be fine, could be enough. You can put a counter that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that's enough. Maybe drawing a Ravager is enough. Field of Death and Balakut, sure. So they have a drive in hand. I don't think they attack with anything. They're just like funny though. They will look for this and then tap out. I mean, why look for it? We pump. So yeah, Ravager wins the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, now we need to make mass. So we activating Mod Nexus. This is one comes here. May not. Okay, so we activating Mod Nexus and play Ravager. Then this sack here, that's a 2/2 Ravager. This will be 4 counters here, so it will be a 6/6 Ravager, 7/7. That's not lethal. I think we are in a bit of a situation here. I think we're not gonna win. We're close. We had a scales. We will for sure win. Because the opponent kind of really misplayed. So I don't even know if I want to show them anymore. I cannot win, right? This is 4 counters, 5 counters, 6 counters. From here, that's okay, I cannot win. I'm just gonna go. Better not to show them that they were about to lose. In fact, if you have had the scales or Oswald or whatever, we would have won. They're playing Revoker as well. Interesting. The mission model looks worse now. To me. I think 1 Scrapyard is good. Maybe 1 mission model is good. I just don't think Gem Raiser is worth the effort. For these members, I think it's good. We just need to dismember the Reclaimer. I mean, when that deck has like a turn 2, like a turn 1 Reclaimer to turn 2 Flaxons on the play with without removal on our part, we are kind of screwed. Okay, this hand is good because we have Dismember in fact, and we have the Oscillate, so this is actually a much better hand. Brush, just gonna start with the Pendulum here. I'm not showing the Inmon Nexus until the turn before I want to use it, hopefully. I mean, this is the best because the removal of choice is the Oscillate, right? So, I mean the Oscillate, the path to it. Oof, this has been a long game. Pendulum. I will play the... I'll cast the Oscillate. The Oscillate. That is legendary, guys. We should just not make it legendary. I would like to see how the madness that would ensure. You had 2 Oscillate and both of them got counters. I mean, that would be... Like, people will lose their minds. I'm not sure. If I see a Reclaimer here being played, maybe I'll dismember it and play a Hangerlock. Okay, that's not a Reclaimer. Actually, seeing this makes me think of Path to Exile very much. I just want to play Llanowar Reborn. I mean, playing this into Path is kind of awful. Especially if we don't have a follow-up. So maybe... I mean, we can play it next turn. Nah. Maybe we could draw Scales next turn. I mean, if they don't have the path, it's actually pretty good to play right now. I'm gonna gamble on them not having a path. And if they have a path, they ramp us, right? So, at the end of the day, I'm going to play my lands that do something first, just so they're there. They have a path, we get a counter still here, and we get a land, so it's really not so bad. Okay, and they don't have the path. Okay, that's really good. So next time we have to dismember for whatever they play. They play a free action revoker or whatever, we could dismember it. It's up Heath. Funny, probably they just drew this, right? Because why would you play this instead of this? Yeah. That's a Reclaimer. Oh, so we didn't kill it. They just drew this. They didn't have a green source in hand. So, oh, animation model is also good. So 3 mana, we can pump, we can dismember, we can play animation module. Or we can play Llano Overborn. I think I like. So I'm gonna play the Ingmar Nexus. I'm gonna dismember this thing right away. Because they also have the Flaxons, you know, like we don't really want them to. Play animation module. It's actually really good. I don't know, maybe shouldn't have got it. It's just very much a 1 damage is not worth a counter, in my opinion. And this also means that, I mean, it's rare, but oh, yeah, double Flaxons even, so we would have been really screwed if we let that Reclaimer die, like Leaf. So that's a Sun Petal, Scatter Groves, and they play 3 mana. Oh, that's a Knight of Autumn. Let's see what they target. Sure, man. I mean, that's what we play for Ozolis, right? So I can put a counter. I can put a counter. Yeah, not so strong. I could also activate the Ingmar and give them 2 poison and put a counter. That's probably like nice. And then pump this to a 3/3. Or also, I help this later. Okay, what I'm gonna do is 1 poison worth. I mean, we don't do so many lands, so guessing we're gonna go for it. Or we can give it 2 poisons even and just pump and not make a servo. But maybe making a servo is legit. I think this is fine. So we attack with it. We also put some kind of pressure on them. And I feel like being flooding like crazy every game. You know, like I have 6 lands on turn 4. I mean, I have 4 lands in my opener, and I drew 2 more. It feels like there's too much land drawing. So let's Sanctuary, sure, man. So they can Titan next turn, I guess. So they hit us or not. So I'm just gonna give it the pump here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Scale. Good draw. So we can do more or less the same as last game. We actually could attack them too. But putting counter sounds. We could. Do we need to hit them with the Ingmoth? So we play Scales. We have 5 mana, right? So we play Scales 5. It's because I really can't even do that, right? So activate, then no. Right, pump. 5. Then I even have mana to sack. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, we do what we have with what we can. We can do what we have, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 mana next turn. This is gonna be the. I mean, they could have Castle Gambit. The Eye of the Legend. Okay, I mean, if they tap out, they're in good spot. I like doing this because it plays around the. It plays around the potential Path to Exile by sacking this and making some top tiers. Another question is, do we want to sack or we want to wait? We keep on drawing them lines. 6 lines. Now I guess I could do the playing mode activate, so that's 3 mana. Then we have mana to pump and sack, right? So yeah. Oh my god. I guess I'll play the land as well. So we've been flooding a bit, not gonna lie. So yeah, maybe it was a bit wasted last time, but just I think it was not bad to be holding. Yeah, actually they have the path to exile, so I'm kind of happy they use this on this instead of the other thing. So I'm not gonna even sag it, man. Just give me a land. I was looking for planes. So yeah, we do a metallic mimic, and we could name Angelok, like a top tier. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. They have 1 more line in hand. 4, 5, 6. Alright, I think we're pretty dead, right? You can look for double Balakut, that's 12 damage, and then they have another line with that. I mean, there's nothing we could have done. Yeah, I think this is... I don't know, guys. Seems that we're playing a bit up the hill. Yeah, okay, so they only find 1 Balakut and a Blazo. They only play 1 Balakut? So they target the Balakut. Interesting. So they don't play. I mean, I think if they have a land, they could have just. Sure. Still, this is not lethal. They played the land already. No, they just casted the Primary Titan. No? They may have Path to Exile, which will be brutal. So we're at 7. But they could have just looked for double Balakut and kill us. I don't understand. They must have a path, right? They just must have a path. I think I need to sag it right now. I think I need to sag this Hangavak, so if we draw a Ravager, we can try to go for the win. I mean, I don't understand why they did this like this, but yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they could just kill us. Okay, I guess we look deep. I mean, if they have a scale, I mean... no. Damn it. No Ravager. Does a Ballista do anything? We can play for 4? No, I mean... We can kill the Dryad, I guess, but then they have a lot of attackers. Any land killed us right now. We need to kill this Dryad if we don't wanna... We could play Nurturing Pillar and draw a card and see if it's Ravager, but then they probably have a path, right? But if we play a Ballista and it's a 3/3, and then we play a count as a 6, it's a 5/5. Yeah, we kill this, and then we just die to the attacks of the Titan, right? Maybe we actually don't really die to the attacks of the Titan, but we are very dead. Dudes, I'm gonna go for the very risky play. I think they have a path anyway, right? So. 0-2, being pretty brutalized. I mean, I'm gonna misplay this slightly. Yeah, I'll play one more game, and if it fails, I'm gonna stop this league. If we go 0-3, we're off. I mean, I just don't think we have a plan with this deck list to beat this deck, or to beat Red Black Shadow, or to beat Omnath. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like we play our cards and we hope that they stumble somehow. Like, I don't see the plan here on how you beat that deck. Like, eventually they will get to 6 lands and a Dryad and they will beat you. Like, you need to go all in. And they have so much, they have the removal, they have Lost Quarter. So, just looking at the decks that are like the top dogs right now, and I don't see it as, I mean, Humans is the only deck, and Death Taxes is the only decks that we really beat. But the other decks, do we really beat them? I mean, this hand is good, but I mean, this is a good hand. This is the most explosive hand we had. I don't know, like the Helio deck, we had 0 chance. Like, we were like absolutely wrecked, man. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel, hello, JaiBliss23B. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I don't know what we're playing against. I guess it's a Rakdos element. Oh, Dark Conf. Oh my god. This, I think we can beat. I think, though, sadly, I need to actually shoot this down so they don't get a lot of value. But I think it's worth 1 card to do. And then we can face Guardian. So we play this, done, and back. I don't know if it's John. Do John play 2 Blackcliff things? 2 Blackcliff cliffs? Blackcliff? 3 black. I think we're playing against red black mid range. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit an elemental right now. Oh, Season Pyre. Okay. You can do that. You can do it. You're all out. So they discard Proxa and Bloodmoon. Okay, we can beat this deck. We can beat this deck. I'm positive. I think I'm just gonna get the Scrapyard down, guys. We get an extra counter too. They can Scroxa as next turn. I mean, no, they don't have enough cards. This is some kind of red-black mid-range shenanigan deck. Maybe you shouldn't have killed that Dark Confident, but I mean, I was afraid. Yeah, but maybe we're playing against Alexander. We're in the 0-2 bracket right now, so we are facing some piles, let's say. Yeah, I lost 2 Heliop scales, and I mean, opponent had the nuts both games, not gonna lie, but we had no game against us whatsoever. And I think I'm just gonna discard the line. I don't care about 3 much. Like, okay, I take 3 damage. Okay. But I prefer my worker that comes with an extra counter on it. That can be put here. And then we lost to this Titan deck, which, I mean, the second game they kind of steamrolled us. The first game we won, very close game. And the third game, it's just their threads are just so strong, you know. They play an Elvish Reclaimer, you need to deal with it. They play a Dryad, you need to deal with it. And it's so hard to kill them because they play Path and they play Ghost Quarter. I just felt like we were a bit like unfavored, honestly. Oh wow, this is so we can play, and it's gonna be cool. This is gonna be a nice turn. This card I've been liking a lot more than I used to. I'm feeling great. And then we look for a Ballista and we play for free. Then we can still pump this guy. And we can put the counters on the Ballista, right? Set up a very strong next turn. And if they try to deal with it, I will just... Hello, Unlimited Moon. We're just playing here some good old Monogreen scales. You know, just having some fun. We got beaten by Heliod scales, which I think it's not a great matchup. And then, well, this is... Should I attack? Should I just give them the pressure? I mean, I guess they're croxing us. 1, 2, 3. They need 1 more card, so I don't want to attack and give them the card they need to crox us. I know they will crox us anyway with what. So let's see, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they need 1 more card, so they only need the plus. I think I attacked them, and... Did I 5-0? I mean, I did 5-0, I know, but I didn't realize it was on Reddit. That was funny. So I guess I can attack them. And next turn they play Kroxa, I lose 3 life, and then I just can pressure them with the Coptopters. So I'll just attack them, mates. I think I like them not attacking them with a Mimic because this really works together really well. If they block, fuck. Yeah, I know. I just didn't realize I was in the stump. This is nice. I mean, we'll take 5. Actually, next turn we can kill them with Ingmount Nexus if they tap out for Kroxa. Right, because we can sack this to itself. 3 counters here, 3 counters on the 4 counters on the Ingmount. Yeah. So if they tap out for Kroxa, they're super dead. Yeah. I mean, this deck is strong, man. I just feel like, you know, like the difference between this deck and a Reclaimer deck is that the Reclaimer deck is so redundant. Like everything does the same thing. Whereas here we really need. Man, this really sucks that they oh, not Season Pyro. I did not expect it. I did expect them to Kroxa. I mean, they discard Kroxa. Have a lot of Kroxa. Come on, maybe tap out, dude. Don't just. Another Scrubby Recombiner. Oof, this is actually a nice one. So we play this like this. Suck here. Oh, actually, it's pretty legit. Put it here, I guess. This guy has been pretty amazing, not gonna lie. I think I also made some misplays, so in all fairness, maybe play Ballista for 0 again. Maybe they have a. Okay. They could have fatal pushed this guy the last time. I don't understand why. They didn't do it, but. Oh, yeah. So we. Yeah, okay, this Scaviar was great here. It was amazing. I don't love this. I don't love it at all, actually. Dimension Mall is good. Against this kind of deck, this is pretty good. Metallic Minion is actually kind of low on this. I mean, this was great, this game, but they just misplayed. They could have fatal pushed the Mimic when I had the Ballista on the stack. I think like this is good, right? Cage stops Season Pyromancer, stops Unearth because they play. I'm pretty sure they also play Lightning Skelemental, and they probably also play. Well, they play Kroxa. They play 4 Kroxas. So good. Take a quick pee break. Be right back. Yeah, one was fast. He had a blind. Okay, sounds alright. I'm not gonna mulligan again into the Thoughtseize deck. I like that the Sheno one, who's the this deck he made it. He skipped the Veils of Summer. I think more and more we're realizing the Veil of Summer is better on the decks that were supposed to battle than the actual decks. Like Veil of Summer is actually there when for a control deck that's looking to like get the things not countered and stuff, than for an aggressive deck trying to be protected versus the aggressive decks. So much flats for opponent. So yeah, I did not realize I was in fact in this. Oh, Magmatic Channeler. And there you go. Please. I actually think I look at the list and I thought, oh, another copycat of the guy that went 5-0. Damn. So I think here this is a 1-3, right? So we can play these two. I don't think they're bringing back anything from the previous, right? So I guess I'm gonna play a machine. I mean, next turn I can play the cage, I guess. We have a way to protect this. This can block this. Oh, I should have done the other way around, but whatever. So I saw the list actually, and then I didn't realize it was me. But I was playing the same list that won the challenge. No, that went fourth on the challenge. But I mean, that's another post. I mean, if you click on my profile, I have like 5 to that. Yeah, dude, take the cage. I mean, cage is good, but in the end of the day, it's like, yeah. It's good, but I would rather draw relic. Okay, that's a Crocs. So what do we take? What do we like less? I think I actually like the Candle Haven less, and low is really weird. It's kind of weird that they do it like this. Maybe they would be better to do it. I mean, that were Reborn allows us to use our mana, whereas this doesn't. I mean, I already have scale, so I will not have many 1/1s. Okay. Opponent, I don't think it's in the attack plan. So how many do they need to make this a 3/1? 4 or more instant sorceries. Okay. Well, this is rather unfortunate. I guess I'm just gonna attack first. I guess they don't block because they think that we could have a ballista. They block. They're not thinkers like that. So I'm guessing we will play the worker and just play the downward. I'm gonna play downward one because if they play a Crocs, I don't want to lose it. And if we keep drawing lands, it's good. If we keep drawing spells, it's good. Yeah, we're playing against Grandpa Biceps, guys. I want to be a grandpa with biceps. I mean, all the grandpas that have arms have biceps, most of them. But I want to have like visible biceps. That's my plan. That's the only thing I aspire to reach. Season Pyromancer? No. Necromantia. What does this do? Choose a card. Oh, wow. It's one of those cards. Sure, man. Do whatever you want. I don't need any of the cards you're going to name. I'm sure I have a way to beat you without them. Especially because I already have the name. The way I can win, I have it here. You've named the wrong card by not casting this 2 turns ago. Yeah, you can exile my ballistas. I actually would rather almost draw lands and, yeah. Dude, that's not a bad draw. I'm gonna attack them. If they block me, I even pump. Probably not gonna attack these though. But if not, I'm just gonna play Scabiard, I think. We hit them. We go aggro on them. If they block, I think we pump. Why not? We pump or we play? I don't even realize we can pump this, right? Okay, actually, we just take 2 and I play this guy. Having this guy next turn, I mean, I'm gonna say no to both, but even though we don't have a ballista, we have a Hangarog Walker, which is probably pretty good too. And we have a Welding Jar to protect our stuff, so let's just give us so much gas. So they can do this thing where they just tap and they exile 2 cards and they choose 1 to cast. Because they can play or cast. Oh, they can play. This card is strong, eh? It's like stronger than it looks because like normally this kind of card like would not allow you to play a land, but it does. Village can't be regenerated. Right. Just gonna spread the love. Basically because they could bolt it. Like, I mean, now I can attack. Oh, this is a 4/4 now. Come on, baby, give me that Relic of Progenitors. Or another one of these. That's so fine. I'm gonna give them the good old hit you in the face. They take 9, they go down to 8. We play another one of these. No. even thinking of this, I just saying yes, man. I think MrSeri. Okay, I say yes. If they kill it, so be it. If they kill it, they're probably dead anyway. They cannot really tap this guy now. They need to block. And if they have another pillage, yeah. 10 viewers. Okay, we just win the match. Alright, we're coming back, guys. We're coming back. We are 1-2. Well, for the people that are just joining, I'm playing this Monogreen deck that went 4-1 on a preliminary. Sheno1 was playing it. He's a, or she, I don't know. He's a person from the Scales Discord. Does pretty well with Scales. He's a very good limited player. If you follow him on Twitter, you can find out that. You should. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should also follow me. And basically, just the 24 line scales with, you know, 3-3 square. I've been liking this a lot. This actually has done a lot of work. A lot of work. Much better than Throne of Geth because it allows you to have a land that taps for like sacrifices instead of having to have a card that most of the time doesn't do anything. So this is really cool. Then Jar is pretty good. Overall, the deck has felt pretty strong. The sideboard is the thing I don't really. Maybe I would play more relics, and I would need. I don't know what is the plan versus the Titan decks. And I don't know what is the plan. Like, I'm talking more the Reclaimer decks, and I don't know what is the plan exactly versus the Lurus decks. Like, Dismember is not good against them. So maybe we just don't even bring in the Dismembers, and we just hope, you know. Hoping is a skill in Magic, and sometimes it pays off. Behemoth Nexus is not the best card ever, but I guess it can, with the Ozolith, it can turn to be pretty. From the draw, we're playing against Anne Lovelace Death. Very specific time in life. They are playing Toleri West Tapped. Are we playing against Mono Blutron, or are we playing against? Or are we playing against? Regardless, I don't know if I will play the. Okay, we're playing against Titan. Okay, this is not the fastest start I could have, right? Like tap land into bounce land. Yeah. So I'm guessing I'm gonna play another Scales and the Ozolith and just set up for next time. They don't play Blast so. But they play Engineered Explosives. Oops. But they play one. That'd be brutal. If they play one of Engineered Explosive. So that's Cavern of Souls. They can guess Titanus next turn. Beam. Sakura Drive Scout. So they probably can Titanus next turn. Bojuka Bok. And they also have. Why would you play this if you have the Toleri West? Like, this guy is not good in this match. Letting you know, all of you. But. Is it better to play these and make 2 servos, Mega Servo, or play these and play both Havan workers? I'm not sure. It's better to play both Havan workers, right? It's better. Actually, it's better to make a servo. So yeah, we're basically playing against Titan, and we're just hoping to draw a Ravager. I'm guessing a Ravager could be a win. If they have Castle Garden Brick, no. Actually, any land, actually they have Titan. But it's not a Titan that skills us. And that is not bad. Okay, some respect. That means they get Titan, yep. I think we draw a Ravager.